Hello, hello, hello. I'm Sheri Burke, and here we are, Tuesday Tidbits with Sheri. I'm a life coach and a change agent. And today we're going to be talking a little bit about changes in your life. You may not realize it, but going back to school is a life change. It's a disruption. Your schedule for the summer's changed. And it's a change that impacts not only the students in the classroom, but it is the parents of those students, it is the teachers and the support staff at the institutions they're going. And one you may not have thought about is the drivers who are also affected by the additional school time traffic. All of that is a change, and it has an impact on our lives. And we may be feeling disrupted, we may be feeling anxious, a little confused with all this chaos going on. But I'm going to give you a couple of 3-4 quick tips that will help you ease this burden a bit over the next few days. As I mentioned, I'm Sheri Burke, a change agent and life coach. I work with my clients to support them as they navigate changes and to help them recreate their lives on the other side of the chaos and confusion and reignite their purpose, passion, and play. Now, Heraclitus in the 500 BC era, who is a Greek philosopher, was the first to essentially, is known for saying that the only thing constant in life is change. And so change is here to stay. If you aren't being affected by a change now, you will shortly. So here are a couple of quick tips that you can use no matter the change that's going on. Even if it is you've picked up the phone and there's a startling bit of news and it catches you off guard and you're wondering, oh no, now what? So the first one is stop and take a deep breath. Fill your lungs completely. Hold it, and then slowly exhale. When we're in the middle of a changing circumstance, we tend to shorten our breathing cycle, and that creates a little more anxiety, and we aren't getting as much oxygen to our brain that would be helpful in this circumstance. So take a slow, deep breath. Hold it for a moment, exhale, and repeat. It is no mistake that many forms of meditation start with a focus on breathing. And here we're doing the very same thing, giving you the benefit of additional oxygen as well as comforting yourself and you're slowing yourself down a little so you can think more clearly. Now, the second tip is to assure that you are eating well. And typically, if you're anything like me, during times of distress or disruption or change, I'm reaching for that comfort food. And there is no redeeming nutrition at all in my favorite comfort foods. You could be the same way. Or you might not even eat during times of anxiety. So the important thing here is to assure that your body has fuel, that it has the necessary healthy nutrition so you can have the energy and the stamina that you need to have in the face of the changing circumstances and the new and exciting and maybe stressful things that are going on. So make certain that in the midst of your comfort food that you are properly nourishing your body. And the third thing is getting a good night's sleep. I know that especially if you are coming off the summer and you're going back to school, that your sleep schedule may have changed. You may have stayed up later in the evening, indulging in some of those special pleasures. And so when it's time to reinstitute an earlier morning start, you're squeezed if you haven't adjusted your start of your evening routine that gets you to bed a little earlier, and to actually get some good sleep. Again, this might be where taking some deep breaths would be helpful to support you in relaxing and getting sleep, rather than trying to solve the world problems before you go to sleep. You want to be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when you start your adventures of this period of change. It will help minimize the confusion because you aren't suffering from lack of sleep, and minimize some of your anxiety. Now I'm going to throw in a fourth bonus tip here, and that's to get a little bit of exercise. Every now and again, get up and move your body. If you're moving between classes every hour or so, take advantage of that, having to move from spot to spot, and so that you're kind of stretching your body, you're activating it, so it too is supporting you as you are in this process of change. When we get anxious, we may tend to tense up, and moving our body helps relax us. Now, I'm not advocating that you get up in the middle of a classroom situation or anything and be disruptive, but I'm suggesting that you periodically take a break and to move about, so you re-energize and re-stimulate your system. So change is constant in our life. It continues day after day. We may finally settle in after a period of time, and then boom, something else comes along and catches us off guard. And these 4 tips, the deep breathing and nourishing your body, and to get a good night's sleep and exercise and move along, are all important no matter the level of change. The important thing here is be good to yourself, be gentle, and if you're watching the replay, leave me some love and say hi, and be sure to be good to yourself. I'll talk to you soon, and bye for now.